Hi there, my name is Rachel League, and I'm here in Singapore at the SuperAI conference, checking out some of the most exciting technology and the future of AI. I'm here today with
João Machado. Hello guys, pleasure to meet you.
And tell me a little bit about what you're building at Humanity Protocol.
So Humanity Protocol, it's a proof of identity project. Basically, we allow people to prove first that they are real humans on the internet, and then they can also prove that they are who they claim to be. We can do this, first of all, proving your humanity, proving that you're a real human with biometrics, and in this case, it's palm scan. Super user-friendly. Basically, we have an app where you can scan your palm and verify your humanity, and then on top of your palm, you can have what we call verifiable credentials, and that can be QIC details, passport details, medical records, wherever you want. So basically, with these, we can then in the end also prove your identity, apart from the first part I said, the proof of humanity part.
There's so many interesting use cases. Tell me a little bit about how you're thinking of scaling this and where you're starting first.
There's a definite number of potential use cases. So for example, on the Web3 space, we have the airdrops model. That's not a fair model anymore, because what's happening is guys with 20, 30 wallets, they're literally just trying to fund the token and dump it. With our technology, we call it fair drops. One user, one palm scan, one reward. It's a more fair model. Think about social media. We have blue chips, we have the golden chip. There should be also a human chip in the way that we can understand, okay, this account actually belongs to a real human being. I can interact, I can engage, I can trust it, right? Otherwise, we'll lose the trust on the internet. And then last but not least, on the real world, like access control, ticketing, payments. Imagine you can pay with your palm. So yeah, there's a lot of use cases.
So tell me about the process to scale this. You've been there since basically day one. What does that look like?
Most important thing, I would say, it's selling the problem. In which sense? Make the industry, the community, the society, all the stakeholders understand the dimension of the problem. I think that after we succeed doing that part, people really understand why there's such a huge and urgent necessity about our solution. If you're able to make people understand that, I think you're on the right track to become a unicorn or at least a huge company, because people understand, okay, this is actually, they're developing something super valuable, and again, with a lot of potential use cases.
Tell me about a time in the scaling process that you hit a bump in the road and how you overcame that.
With AI, and I had this issue also with other startups, which is creating the datasets. So AI is all about the quality of your data. We had to collect thousands and thousands of samples of people scanning their palm, black skin, white skin, whatever, so different ages, young ages, old ages. It was really difficult to create a valuable, trustworthy, robust data set, but after we nailed it, it's running, it was super smooth, and we can actually trust the model.
And how have you overcome any consumer sentiment that's a little bit wary about having their palm scanned or the biometrics piece? I know you don't store the data and that, we're constantly being scanned in all different ways, but there's still a little bit of a trust hump. How do you get over that?
So it's our job to educate them, right? This is a privacy-focused project. How do you guarantee that? We try to explain as hard as we can how the technology was developed, how it's established. We try to do a lot of events. So we have some meetups across the globe where we gather with the community, we explain them, we clarify some doubts. We are constantly doing AMAs, Twitter spaces, so we can be super close with the community, and we can really clarify all their doubts, because it's super valid that they are these concerns, that they have these doubts. And what sometimes it's super clear for us, because we are so deeply involved in the project, we forget that it's not so clear for those that are on the outside. So it's our job and our mission to make sure that people understand how we're developing this, why they can trust us, because only by accomplishing that we will succeed, right?
And how have you been funding Humanity Protocol?
We were lucky, because some of the biggest hedge funds and VCs in the space, they trust us since the beginning. They trust not only what we are developing, and of course the team, but also they understand the dimension of the problem. So of course, VCs are always one step forward of the rest, because they need to understand the trends, they need to know what to invest. And since they're in an early stage, they understand, okay, this is actually something huge, because the problem that they are solving is actually a huge dimension.
What kind of data or proof cases did you have when you went out to raise funding? Or was it really just the idea?
At the beginning, it was literally an idea and a pilot.
So what is next for Humanity Protocol?
Actually, next month is going to be huge. We're going to have a lot of announcements. I can tell you that TG is coming, okay? So in the next couple of weeks, we're going to launch our token. We're going to also launch our mainnet less than 1 month. And after that, we'll start to actually see people using our on their daily lives. We'll start to partner with some big companies and all on the Web3 space, on the Web2 space. And we're going to literally spread technology and allow people to start using them.
And if people want to get connected with you or find out more, what would you recommend?
Humanity.org, that's our website. And of course, follow us on Twitter, where we are constantly sharing all the announcements, all the updates with our community. And yeah, become a member of our community, of the Humanity Protocol community.
One more thing, let's do a demo.
We created your human ID before. So now I'm going to show the audience here that I can easily identify who you are just by scanning your palm, right? In a matter of seconds. Is that you?
That's me. That's crazy. So cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time and for the quick demo.
Thank you. Bye, guys.